oh my God, I've supported Israel all these years. This is what Israel's doing. Oh my God. And then anger at Israel for misguiding me all my life and getting me to support the maltreatment of Palestinians. Then my anger turned in on itself, and I got angry at me for being such a dupe and being so ignorant and never checking anything out. And then shame and embarrassment arose. And then finally a great sorrow for the Palestinian people for all that they had been through. At one point, while we were there, I didn't know that this was a common occurrence. I knew that Israel commonly flew jets over Gaza very low to create sound bombs, which was very distressing to the population, especially the children and pregnant women. But I didn't know, and I found out, that Israeli tanks and drones and helicopters would invade Gaza's space 6 times a week on average. And how I found that out is while we were there, Israeli tanks shooting randomly to scare anyone away from the area killed 13-year-old Hamid Abu Daka when he was playing soccer in front of his house in the village of Abassam Kabira, which is about a mile from the Israel border. It's a nice little village. And he was just a victim of random gunfire. So we attended, the day after the boy was killed, my delegation attended the funeral. And afterwards we went and visited Hamid's family home. And then we walked back to our bus, which was maybe parked a half mile away. And there were a bunch of villagers waiting to speak with us. And one woman approached me and she said, "Do you sleep with your shoes on?" And I said, and I knew she was asking, it was really a rhetorical question. I knew that she was telling me she slept with her shoes on. So I asked her to explain, and she told me that Israel's incursions into Gaza 6 days a week, with their random gunfire to scare people away, are so terrifying that people sleep with their shoes on, so that when that starts happening, they can jump out of bed and run to whatever safety they can possibly find. And that is common. Imagine living like that. Imagine growing up in such conditions. It's just horrible. The water was horrible. Many people in my delegation got sick, even though they were avoiding the water. I didn't even brush my teeth with the water. I would buy, purified water and brush my teeth with that. I was a little afraid. I took showers, but I made sure to not let the water go into my ears and my eyes and my mouth. People were getting very sick. And the people of Gaza were very nice. I never met so many brilliant people in such a short space of time as when I was in Gaza, in every area, whether they were scientists, lawyers, whatever, worked for the UNRWA. I was very impressed with the people there. And they just want to live in peace. Please get Israel to stop the blockade so we can get food. Please get Israel to stop shooting at our farmers so we can farm more vegetables, things like that. They're human beings. And that is something that Israel does not recognize. Israel, if it wasn't obvious before October 7th, it should be obvious now that Israel does not see the Palestinian people as human beings.